Today we got the new Pantheon drop in 2k25, man, so we do need to go over the new Snipe filters for you guys, so let's get right to it. The first filter we're going to go over is the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter. For this, put your color to Galaxy Opal, raise your maximum buyout until you find the cheapest one on your console, which on PlayStation selling for about 16,500 MT, man. This filter has been heating up every single Friday, man, so it's a really good option for you guys to spend some time on. Obviously, hopefully you get somebody crazy like, you know, Wemby or KD, something wild like that. That would be sweet, but you can just make tons and tons of profit because these cards, these opals, at this point of the year, they've been popping up semi-frequently for 8k, 5k. People just assume that's what they're going for. What I suggest is you scroll with the cheapest one opal up, just like this, man. If somebody expensive pops up, which there's tons of options at this price point, as of right now, any Pantheon player is profit if it pops up on your scroll. So Pantheon, grab it, man. Any card for under, you know, 12,000 MT, grab it. Any Wembys, KDs, Giannis's, anything crazy like that, obviously those are selling for a lot. And then there's a ton of opals in like the 50k range, so just try and know those prices, man. Caruso is more expensive. Grab anybody that sells for over 25,000 if they pop up on this scroll, and then anybody else for like 12k and below. Really good option, man. The next filter we're going over is the Galaxy Opal Pantheon filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to Galaxy Opal, put your theme to Pantheon, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest Pantheon Opal on your console, which sadly this price has continuously dropped. When I first looked at this filter, they were like 27,000 cheapest. Desmond Bain is kind of selling us, but either way, man, if you sell them for 23k, any card that pops up for 16,000, which is what Opal cheapest pricing is still 3,000 MT profit. And I'm guessing they're popping up pretty frequently for around 16,000 because most people will just rip packs and then just check, oh, how much are Opal selling for, and sell them for that price, man. So any of these cards pop up for 16k, that is about the max. 16.5, which is like exactly Opal cheapest prices, you can grab them. Anything higher than that, I wouldn't grab Desmond Bain for. Some of the others are a little bit more expensive, man. If Miles Turner pops up on here for any price point, buy him. He's like 80,000+, man. He's very expensive. Looks like Pod is the next cheapest, or there's like a couple that are like 28,000. So I suppose Jordan Clarkson, any of those pop up for like 20k and below, you can grab them. Desmond Bain, like I said, 16.5 and below, unless the price changes, you're looking to get at least 6,000 MT cheaper than any of these cards. So whatever price it is on your console, man, Jordan Clarkson, whatever cheapest price is, 6,000 cheaper is what you can grab him for and still make profit on. Obviously monitor the pricing of these, man. There's another opal that is escaping me right now that is a little bit more expensive besides Miles Turner. Keegan Murray, I think he's like 40,000. Yeah, that's what I have written here. Clearly this one's 38. Maybe he's dropping a little bit in price, so check his price point as well. If he's like 40k, you want to grab him for like 8,000 MT cheaper, man. So really good options for you guys today. Spend some time on here. Hopefully you guys get some Miles Turners for 16k, 18k, man. You're obviously making tons of MT when that happens. The next filter we're going over is the Dr. J or Julius Erving hard scope filter, man, where you can snipe any version of his card. For this, you just want to put your name to Julius Erving, no color, no theme. Just raise your maximum buyout up till you're scrolling on the cheapest pink diamond. Hopefully this works on Xbox. This card is very rare on PlayStation, so you can just scroll through it. What I suggest, since there's two pink diamond Dr. J's for 34,000, just put your buyout to 33,950. So all you really have to do is scroll through the one diamond Dr. J. Obviously you can enable this card. As you see, I own them. You can turn it on and say exclude collected cards. But if you own any copy of Dr. J, don't do the exclude cards unless you send them to your auctions, because otherwise they will never pop up. If that was a glitch, let's see. Nope, the 7k card is still there. Looking for any dark matter to pop up, any of the pink diamond Dr. J's to pop up for about 8,000 MT. Now let's just go 10,000, man. 25k and below, pink diamond Dr. J pops up, buy it, resell it for profit. Obviously if it's a crazy badged up one that you see, you know, like if a 6 legend Dr. J popped up right now for 33,000, I would buy it and probably sell it for 60, 70,000, or post it for a bid perhaps. But you see what I'm saying? Grab the base Pink Diamond Dr. J is 10k cheaper than the cheapest one. If Dark Matter Dr. J pops up for any price point, buy it. If Invincible Dr. J pops up, man, obviously buy that as quick as possible, man. Not sure how active this filter is going to be, but I do think it's worth mentioning, so give it a try. Hopefully it's active for us, man. I might spend a little time on it after this video. The next filter we're going over is a couple different ways you can work it, man. It is basically the Miles Turner hard scope in some fashion, man. Easiest way is just to type in Miles Turner. Obviously, like I said, he's a opal from this set, selling for quite a bit of MT. It's like 80,000 last I checked, man. So for that, you want to put your name to Miles Turner, put your color to Galaxy Opal, and raise your maximum buyout up to find his price, which, like I said, somewhere around here, 85, 90,000, 89, something like that. I don't even remember what it was. Let's see. 87,000, man. You want to snipe this card for about 20,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. So I'd be looking for 67,000 pickup price point. So I would lower my buyout since he's the only card on here if you're working it this way. Something like that. If he pops up, buy him, resell him, make your 12,000 MT profit. And nobody else on this filter, so just check his price every 10-15 minutes or so to make sure he didn't drop. You'd hate to snipe him for 67 and then you go to sell him and find out he's down to 72,000 or something and you're ending up breaking even. Another thing you can do, which I really like, however it's an enabled filter, so it gets confusing for the filter videos sometimes. Center Pantheon, you've got this Bona card that's like 2.2 thousand, which is honestly a little bit more expensive than Pantheon cheapest, so could just be a good filter in and of itself, not enabled. I bought Adam Bona card, so I can then go ahead and enable it. I have it pending in my collections right now. If you enable him, scroll your maximum buyout up to the cheapest Turner. Later on, like tomorrow, you'll be able to just raise your minimum buyout past what all these bonas are listed for once they all sell after people didn't realize what his price was going to be, and you'll be able to pretty much just scroll through some bonas and see the Turners. And then there's also Alexander Sar that's on this filter as well, Dark Matter. So that's another option. So if you enable the Bona card, man, you can send them to your collection. Obviously don't have Sar or Miles Turner in your collection at the time. You're gonna scroll on the cheapest Miles Turner, grab Alexander Sar if he pops up for any price on the scroll you're working, and then still Miles Turner for like 67,000 or 20k cheaper than the cheapest one. Monitor Alexander Sar's pricing, man. There's a chance that he might not be a bid card. We'll just have to see once the cards start ending. If he is, another good hardscope filter for you guys is just Alexander Sar, min buyout 500, color Dark Matter, depending on what price point he stays at, because these Dark Matters are going to start becoming buyouts if they're not already, and people will just assume Sar goes for the same price. So those are a couple of options for you guys. The next filter we're going over is the Power Forward Pantheon filter, man. For this, just put your position to Power Forward, put your theme to Pantheon, scroll your buyout up till you're on the cheapest Larry Nance, which is selling for about 5,000 MT, 4.8k, man. Refresh here, let me just make sure those aren't snipes. Did he go way up? Yeah, he's selling for about 5,000, man. Scroll on the cheapest Larry Nance, because you do have some other options on here, like not Pink Diamond, 100 overall Anthony Davis can pop up on this filter. You also have Keegan Murray, who's an opal, sells for about 40,000 MT last I checked, man. Obviously, if Anthony Davis or Keegan Murray pops up for any price point on the scroll you're working, obviously grab them. This is mostly just a Larry Nance hardscope, because it's going to be pretty infrequent that you get one of those more expensive cards to pop up. Maybe Keegan Murray every once in a while, but cheapest Pink Diamonds sell for like 3.5k. Keegan Murray pops up for that price point, obviously buy him. It is profit. You sell him for 4.5, you end up making 600 MT. So that's mostly what you're going to be doing on this filter, just with a chance to snipe somebody more expensive as well. The next filter we're going over is the Kevin Porter Jr. hardscope filter, man. For this, put your name to Kevin Porter Jr., put your color to Pink Diamond or your theme to Pantheon, doesn't really matter. Setting Pink Diamond's easier. Scroll your maximum buyout up to find the cheapest freaking card on your console. I'm trying to blink here, and just like that, we just sniped 2. He's selling for 8.2. That just got posted. He's like 9,000 MT on PlayStation right now. What you want to do, since there's nobody else on this filter, is just lower your buyout. On this one, definitely check every 10 minutes. His price has been fluctuating. He was like 7,000 MT earlier, but I would be sniping this card for about 3,000, 2,000, 2.5k cheaper than the cheapest ones. As you see, it's very active, man. Cheapest pink diamonds from this set are selling for about 4,000, 3.7k ish, man. He's gonna be popping up a ton for that price point. People won't realize that he's more expensive. So put your buyout low enough. If he's selling for 9, I'd snipe him for about 6k and below. If he's selling for 7, grab him for like 5k and below, man, and just snipe him all day long. Really good option for you guys. The next filter we're going over is the max bid 500 100k filter, man. For this, you want no color, no theme, no nothing. Put your maximum bid to 500, put your minimum buyout to 100,000, and search and scroll through the filter, man. You get any expensive dark matter to pop up on here, buy it. Any 100 overall, buy it. Any invincible, buy it, man. Any opal like Wemby, I'm pretty sure he's like the only galaxy opal that's still a snipe. Maybe there's a couple others, I'm not sure. I haven't been on opal pricing like that anymore. Any of those pop up, buy them as quick as possible. You can see every card in the game on this filter. It's like the enabled all filter, except for you don't need to buy all the cards. As long as a card is listed for 500, 100,000, you will see it on this filter, and you can buy it as long as it's a snipe, and then you list yours for 100,000 bid and make profit, man. Really good filter. I've gone over this a ton, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but it is definitely needed to be in every single filter video because it's the best non-enabled filter to be working right now. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter central division filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to dark matter, put your division to central, and put your minimum buyout to 500, and just keep refreshing, man. This is about the only non-enabled dark matter filter right now where you don't need to raise your minimum bid or your minimum buyout or anything. Refresh on here, you've got lots of options that you can snipe, like Scottie Pippen, Kareem, Giannis. I mean, there's a tons of them. Really, the only card you want to look out for is this one, Danny Granger. Not a snipe, man. Don't buy it. Derrick Rose, not a snipe, man. You're looking for Tim Thomas. Lil Dang, monitor his price. He's a new card that just dropped today. Looking like he might remain a snipe, so we just have to monitor for the next, couple hours, make sure he doesn't drop down. Michael Jordan is a snipe. Giannis is a snipe. Like I said, Scottie Pippen. Any central division dark matter is on here. There's 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, so it's a really good filter. Ron Artest, I think, is a pickup. Monitor his price as well, but this is, some people have been asking for non-enabled dark matter filters. This is the one to be on if you don't want to work funky pricing. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter cheapest filter, man. For this, put your color to dark matter, raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest cards. Right now on PlayStation, cheapest dark matter is 87,000 MT, man. You definitely want to scroll with the cheapest dark matter up. If anybody expensive pops up, like SAR or whoever we've already talked about, man, there's so many still dark matters that sell for 120, 150, 300, man. There's a lot of them. Any of those pop up, buy them as quick as possible. If any card pops up for about 20,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one, so 67, 70 really is the bottom line at this price point, man. If anything pops up for 70k and below, buy it, resell it for however much it's selling for. At the cheapest, I'd list it for 87,000, undercut the cheapest dark matter by a little bit, and just take my profit and move on. You also work the dark matter enabled filter where you buy all these dark matters. You need to buy the cheapest copy of all of these dark matters that are for sale, send them to your collection, and then turn on this exclude collected cards. You do need to remove a card, so you're working a scroll. You always want one card past the 4-hour mark, so you know your filter's working. Right now, Terry Dishinger is a really good option. The next filter we're going over is the 100 overall filter, man. For this, just put your color to 100 overall, put your minimum buyout to 500, and refresh. Obviously, every 100 is still a snipe at this point, and they're all still very nice snipes. It's actually the filter I've been working today. Haven't seen anything yet, but I think it's my turn to finally get 100 overall snipes. So that's what we're going to be working on. Spend some time on here. Hopefully filters are active. Hopefully some cards pop up on here because they have been popping up more frequently. So really good option if you don't have any enabled filters and none of that, you just want high-end snipes. This is a great option for you guys. And the last filter we're going over, of course, is the Invincible filter, man. For this, put your color to Invincible, put your minimum about to 500, and just pray, man. You only have 2 options that can pop up on here, that are auctionable, Giannis, and the one we got today, Dr. J. They're all very, very, very expensive, man. So if you snipe one, you're probably pretty set for the rest of the year. However, it's going to be very rare with only 2 options that can pop up on here. I have heard of 2 Invincible snipes already so far since they dropped, which is crazy. So apparently they pop up. You just got to get really, really lucky, man. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, man. If you did, smash the like button for me. I would appreciate it. If you guys want to see the people who sniped an Invincible, check out the Snipes of the Week video popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.